We remained committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation training for the day on Freedom 87.9. The Net and Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Net and Speed, we build the minds of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Net and Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remained committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation training for the day on Freedom 87.9. The Net and Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Net and Speed, we build the minds of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Net and Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remained committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation training for the day on Freedom 87.9.
6 minutes past 11 o'clock. That's 7 minutes now, past 11 o'clock. Welcome. If you just joined us, you are tuned to Freedom FM 87.9, and the program is the Nighttime Spain. Yeah, on your radio. Don't you go away. Don't you touch that dial. The name remains Gerard Morris. I'm here to leader. But all you need to do right now, grab your telephone, right? That's star 255 star 1 hatch and play with only 50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents. Win for yourself some money here on Freedom FM 87.9. While we await our guys from the US for the program The Nighttime Spain, let's take a few batch of this Nighttime Spain promo while we await our guys from the United States of America. Keep the interest coming in. That's star 255 star 1 hatch. And the more you play, the better your chances are to win for yourself some money here on Freedom FM 87.9 with me, Gerard Morris. Let's take a few batch of this Nighttime Spain promo and be right back.
Critical issue that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Net and Speed, we build the minds of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Net and Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remained committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation Training for the day on Freedom 87.9. The Net and Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and in.
J Baba, Cap with a J, no style G, international baby. They say they want new press, so we gave them the new press, so we still rising hungry. They say they want new press, so we gave them the new press, so we still rising hungry. For 7 now, take it big. It's stepping yours every day. We don't talk every day, but stay. You want to kill yours every day. Like who can we save us now? Like who can we save us now? Power shine carry us every day. Making everybody says that's the fun. They say they want new press, so we gave them the new press, so we still rising hungry. They say they want new press, so we gave them the new press, so we still rising hungry. Plenty people they perfect, I'm taking 45 minutes. What's this stand? Don't lose the place. So corruption, yeah. Hunger killing us. Hunger killing us. Hunger killing us. Hunger killing us. They say the devil was sharp, it's an idle man. An idle man is a hungry man. A hungry man is an angry man. I ain't bring all the holla, they ain't eating land. Corruption stay in the house. Too many appetite but hunger stay killing us. If you live to see the next day, you must think of. You got our people that will vote that stay fooling us. To us. All the hope and the promise that they made to us. So fly just to carry our vote from us. That's why they lead all in poverty. Just to see and walk away with impunity. You keep my mind, I will vote for you. You go to school, I will stay vote for you. Oh, people for let me pull it in the day, yeah, they stay. Now I will give it to the woman. They not begin, so we give it to the beginning. They begin trip, so we give it to the old people. Yeah, they stay. They say they want new press, so we give them the new press, so we still rising hungry. They say they want new press, so we give them the new press, so we still rising hungry. Plenty people they poverty, one man taking 45 years. No system, no rules in place. So corruption in our face. Hunger killing us. The hunger killing us. The hunger killing us. Oh, hunger killing us. La cosa è giusto. Ma dico è giusto.
That House of Representatives are always said to people that they can also depend on with God.
The Net and Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Net and Spain, we build the bonds of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Net and Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remain committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation. Training for the day on Freedom 87.9.
Welcome to the program The Night on Spain here on your radio with me, Gerard Morris, here on Freedom FM 87.9. Okay, I think I have the man Solomon Hashim Tunis right now from the United States of America. Yeah, on the program The Night on Spain. Yeah, on your radio. Good evening, Tunis.
Good evening, Jara. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Good evening to every one of my friends. Salam alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis coming to you live from Radio LIB, Liberia's #1 online radio station here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Stay put, listen to the show, and get involved, and let us enjoy. What's up, man? How you been doing? How was your weekend?
Relatively, my weekend was not bad. My weekend was right. Yeah, with God, everything is possible.
How you been recovering from your stick up, from your armed robbery last week?
Well, everything's still stored, but we still trust the process.
Have you recovered some of your item that was missing, or
No, 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 not really.
not at all?
Not at all.
Okay, we leave that one to God. God give
Mhm,
it to all. He take it from
mhm.
us. You know, life is the most beautiful one that we at least we will preserve and not you will not harm. You know, those are just drug artists. They want to. They're doing that to uh, support their habits.
Yeah, sure.
When you get a family member on drugs, you must be very, 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 very scared because they can do anything. They can even kill you just to support their habit. Believe me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. They can kill you. We have seen that here where we are. Friends have killed friends because they want the drug from them and they refuse to give it to them. They kill them just to support their habit. So
Yeah,
if
sure.
you find one of your family member on drugs, be scared. And
Mm,
if you can find any means to help him to quit, do that.
yeah,
Because
sure.
it's not easy, my brother. It's not. It's not. Hmm. Okay, what you got for us today, man? How's everything? How was your? I know your weekend. You say it's okay. It was not that bad. But how was it? How was it Monday?
Yeah, my money was okay. I'm still fighting to recover all that was stolen from me, and and I relatively this whole week I've been home because I was not actually feeling well. Yeah, and no way to communicate to you guys and to tell you guys that today morning I won't be doing much talking because I'm not well. I will be in the background just listening to the analysis.
Man, don't say there's no way. We got a chat room.
Yeah, sure.
I've been checking our chat room since today to see if you posted anything there. If you check your phone, I even call. I mean, you
right,
see a
right,
mess.
right, right, right now, if you call me on the internet, you won't get me because I'm totally out of internet. Yeah, for the
Oh, you
past
had
week.
an internet.
Yeah, I'm out of internet for the past week. So when you
Or
call me on my
you
internet,
have a
you won't.
phone or you had an internet.
I'm I- I'm out of internet right now.
Oh, but the phone you got won't take. It's not a
Yeah,
smartphone.
it's not a smartphone. It's not a
Oh,
smartphone.
okay. All right. Now I got you. Now I got you. Okay. Before we start the show, at least we always start with the weather report, the Tunis forecast.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. They go on Sunday. You got a lot of water. I ain't call that one rain. Especially the morning hour, you had lots of rain.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and I said that. I said you're gonna get a lot of rain, and they're going to repeat on Wednesday the same rain you had on Sunday. Expect some. You're gonna be a little bit okay the few days. Tomorrow, today was okay, even though there's little drizzling, light rain came out today. It was a little bit sun came out, but it was mixed up cloud, sun, and rain. The evening you had a little bit of rain, right?
Y- Uh, some part.
Yeah, definitely some part of Monrovia, it rained this evening. Okay, around the hour 6, 7, 8, 9, it was raining a little bit. As I speak now, the rain ceased. Your temperature right now is about 86 degree, 80 degree rather. It's 80 degree, but feel like 86. Even though it's 80 degree, but it feels like 86. Tomorrow you're going to have a lot of sunshine, so don't worry about rain. Tomorrow is a very heavy sunshine for you tomorrow. I'm not seeing any rain here starting from the morning. Probably in the afternoon hour, it will pretend like it want to rain, but it will be cloudy a little bit, but the sun will override it. So don't worry about tomorrow. You're free to do anything. Tomorrow is a very beautiful day. Not really very beautiful. It's where it's going to get hot. It's going to be like 82 degree tomorrow, and humidity going to be like 87 degree. So it's going to be a little bit humid. You'll be walking in the street. Your body is hot. The hottest sun going to be, but it's going to be a lot of sunshine tomorrow. So don't worry about rain. There's a little bit of rain in the forecast, but that's just about 1 hour rain, not even an hour. It's a 30% rain around 2 o'clock. Wednesday, you must be afraid of Wednesday, my brother. It will rain, even though it's not going to be too heavy, but it will rain. But you won't see it. The sun will run away from you. The rain will start around 5 o'clock. It will be really heavy around our 5 area when you're sleeping. When the Muslims just waking up to pray. It will be heavy rain. While you're sleeping, say it will be raining heavily around the midnight, going to the morning hour. It will rain heavily because it's 80%. So don't mind that rain. Don't let it keep you to sleep or keep you in bed. Around 4 o'clock, it will ease up. Around 7 a.m. Wednesday, it will cease a little bit. Then when you wake up 8 o'clock, it give you a little bit of chance to go to work. It will be drizzling, but when you're at work, it will start pouring again heavily. Around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the rain will wake you up. Around 6 o'clock, you'll wake up with heavy rain. But when it reaches the 7 o'clock mark, it will cease a little bit. 8 o'clock, it will be ceased. It give you a chance to move around, go to school, go to work. While you're in school or at work, 10 o'clock, 11, it will start pouring heavily again. By lunch hour, it will cease. Lunch hour, it will cease, and it will stay like that till night. So your morning hour will be a rainy hours. On Wednesday, Thursday, you will have a nice day. It won't be too much rain, but it will be a little bit of rain. But let's stop to Wednesday for now. From today, Tuesday is a very beautiful day. Don't worry, it's not going to rain. Monrovia area, you're free to go anywhere. You can wear short sleeve, everything. Don't take umbrella with you. Don't be scared. I promise you, don't be scared. You will not experience any rain tomorrow. It will be a heavy sunshine. You'll wake up with heavy sun blazing in front of you. So don't worry about that. Wednesday is the one you have to worry, because you're going to wake up with heavy rain. You'll be sleeping around 3 a.m. The rain will be pouring on top of the house really hard. Okay, around 7, it will ease up a little bit on that Wednesday. Then when you come to 10 o'clock, while you already settled in office or classes, then it start pouring again. Between 1 and 2 lunch hour, it will cease down a little bit. If you're lucky, you will see the sun around 4, 5 o'clock. Because the sun want to show a point, or make a point to the rain, say, hey, even though you're raining, I can still override you and come. So by 4, 5, 6 o'clock, that time, probably the sun will show you free for that minute. But it won't even stay long with you, then nighttime come. So y'all take notes and organize yourself, prepare yourself about the weather report. This is coming to you from Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. This is our weather report. God said through it, and then your day will be a beautiful day. Thank you. Back to you, Gerald.
Okay. Okay, thank you there for the weather report here on the nighttime Spain here on your radio on Freedom FM 87.9 with me, Gerard Morris. And I don't okay, I think as let me put Solomon through. He just came. Okay. Okay. I think his microphone is being muted, but you can send his signal that he's already on. Solomon Bakaris is on right now. Okay.
So how you
So
doing? Okay, when he come up, when he show his face, we will deal with him. What's up with these assistant minister or deputy minister raping a 14 years old child? You know, a 14 years old child. I think that's a trend right now on social media.
definitely.
Is there any? Is he stay at work, or he resigned, or he been suspended, or can you give a little tips as what's going on?
Okay, as it relates to the deputy minister, uh, his name is Bill Michael Jones, right? And Bill Michael Jones,
McGee Jr.
allegedly assaulted a 14-year-old minor.
Before
Matter
we
of
go
fact,
that Congo boy,
Congo boy,
that name McGill, and that
yeah, Bill
country
Michael
leader.
Jones,
You
yeah,
know among us, we the country boys, and so you know among us.
yeah, sure. He's a Congo boy. Anyway,
That
a Congo
Congo
boy.
boy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So his name is Bill Michael Jones. A man in his 50s, but he's a minister for for youth development in Liberia. Anyway, but it's alleged that he raped or 14-year-old minor in his office, and the girl in question is the daughter of a security personnel working at the same youth and sports ministry. So right now, the that is a trending uh, issues right now in the country. But he's right now being uh, listening to the I don't know, but a lady from the Women and Children Division of the Labrador National Police, she came out with a statement saying that rape in Liberia is a non-abatable offense, right? Once
Mm.
you being accused of rape, you be the first thing you be unbiased until the investigation is over. But right now, the rescue minister is on leave, as the police said, and the police said the public should refrain from making statements on the issues because it's being investigated. But as I speak to you now, the perpetrator, right? The rescue minister that assaulted that little girl is walking around Liberia free with nothing doing, right? The only thing the police said, they grant him leave, so he's on leave. Probably, maybe he might be running around Liberia or out of Liberia. But what I can say to you right now, uh, according to our laws, right? Once you are caught in the act of rape, you be beyond bars while investigation is ongoing. But right now, as I speak, the minister is on his leave. He's passing around Monrovia free while investigation is going on. Yeah.
And how is that? What the law favors certain people in the country because you minister, so the law will not affect you like affect the common person. But before we go through this, let me bring in my partner,
Yeah, Solomon is here.
Solomon. Good evening. It's been a while. We have not
Yeah,
seen
you know why?
on the night time Spain, but thank God you're here today. And how you been doing? How was your weekend? And tell us the reason why you've been absence, or you don't like Gerald? Is that what you did? Because I remember one time you told me, man, you like everybody, but you don't like Gerald, so you're not.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, you.
Well, good evening to you, attorneys. Good evening, Gerald.
Yeah.
Good evening to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia, and not forgetting my one and only We Nation. And of course, my adopted county, Riverses. Good evening to you guys. And as we discuss matters of importance, be a part of it. Well, everything is fine. There was a little change in my schedule. And sometimes when I come, I go to sleep. I say I will wake up at this time. Then by the time I wake up, maybe 5 minutes to the program, and I will just watch you guys and then go about my business. But today I set the alarm, but not just that. Some kind of coffee that I I I, I I drank mushroom coffee, the rye mushroom coffee, because I think I want to lose weight. So
What you got body? I
so
can't.
so so when you take that, when anytime I drink coffee, I don't go to sleep. It's difficult to go to sleep. So it makes me to come on the show, and I'm up. Yeah, I get belly. I get belly. I'm not like you, Tunis. You don't have anything over there, but I get belly.
Oh man, I beg you, man. For me, down there, nothing. You fooling yourself. I know I got my body.
No, the belly, the stomach.
I mean, I get what you say. I got body.
Wow. So Liberia. Yes, I was actually. I heard the situation regarding the guy who the alleged rape of that. Is that how old is the girl? 14, less than that.
Yeah,
8,
14 years old.
14 years old. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody in their right mind, to see such a thing happening, and people are not angry about such behavior. What is it? Are you trying to follow myths that other people said if you sleep with a younger kid, then you get charm or you get luck, or what is it they want to prove? It is sickening. Uh, I saw the video that Abraham was sharing. Ab God sent. Well, I saw that I was sick in the stomach, Tunis. Very, very sickening. And for the people that are supposed to protect life and property, but then they say, well, the government's still investigating. So the law is the law. Nobody is above the law, and what have you, what have you. I have a friend, uh, and but it's not my friend, but the sister. This guy, his girlfriend, um, this minister, one of the former minister in the United Party government, during Malan Salif tenure, this guy was going out with this poor guy girlfriend, and then for whatever reason, uh, they put this guy in jail for nothing, no due process, and all those stuff. The guys stay in there um, for accusation. I think he spent 3 years in jail before he recently, well, he got out about I think right before the WIA administration or during the WIA administration. And for somebody to be accused of such thing, and the person is not in government's custody, and the person, there are reports that say that the person left the country already, and things like that. So it is very sad. Especially, it is sad for any parent, especially the kind of guy that you see over there. That is animalistic behavior. It's sad, Tunis.
The thing is, my brother, there are certain class of people, they have no value for their life, no value for them in Liberia. Certain class of people. And this is what we're experiencing from this government. This is not just this incident that a 14-year-old girl been raped and the ministers free going all over the place. And they are telling us not to even discuss the issue because the issue is under investigation. Who would say that? The only people are limited not to speak when the case is in court. And those who are the juror, they restrict them not to discuss the issue. But we have our own opinion on any issue in Liberia. We can discuss anything we know about. We are not being a judge. If we heard a minister have raped someone, we can say, oh, we can start predicting whether it's true or false. You can stop us from discussing the issue. But you have to go by the law. That minister should have been suspended and arrested. You know? And not only that, this gone Saturday, the information minister, Geraldine Mackel, Pierre, allegedly assaulted a Nima County correspondent, also a guy called Franklin Dulukwe, and confiscating his phone during a press engagement at the superintendent Gulu compound on Saturday. Why all of this happening? Is these people above the law and they can control their temper? Because you minister, so you think there are certain people cannot stand before you to ask you as a journalist?
But you're not supposed to attack journalists, period.
You're not. But you see, this is what I'm saying. They don't have no value for certain people. This is what we're experiencing. If you have value for people, no matter what the question is, you must answer and move on. But disrespecting the journalist and confiscating his property, his phone and other things, is that what are we going? Where are we going with this? Tell me. These are the people we look up to. You see, the past government was nothing. Is this what we're experiencing? We vote you guys in? Every day is an insult. Well, you being a minister, it doesn't mean you're better than me.
Not at all.
Two people cannot occupy the same space or the one position. You there at that moment, you have to make us to know what it's all about, not by you being above the rest of us. What would Jeremiah, Geraldine, Mark, or whatever, how you go and say, peers have to do that as a minister for information. You can't do that, man. And there's other 14 years old. What will you discuss with a 14 years old girl by sleeping with them? So you accept some kind of witchcraft business?
Yeah,
because
that's
I can
witchcraft.
see a 50 years old man laying on top of a 14 years old girl.
Baby.
Baby, what are you going to do? What are you getting from that if it's not a witchcraft business? Tell me. What kind of people this we find among ourselves like this? Disgraceful things like this. So we must shut our mouth up. We must not talk about, hey, we must go in a hole when we're talking, we must hide ourselves to talk. Can you believe that?
So I want to play the statement here from the police, right, concerning that incident involving the 14 years old girl that
Is she the spokesperson or is she a police officer?
She's a police officer. Her name is Susie Tile. She's the head of the Women and Children Division at the Liberia National Police.
Is she actually a uniform police officer or civilian that is playing the position? Because the way she talk, she doesn't talk like a law enforcement officer. It's like
she's the head of the Women and Children Division at the Liberia National Police there. So this is her.
Good evening, Liberia. I'm Assistant Commissioner of Police, Susie Tele. head of the Women and Children Protection Section of the Liberia National Police. I bring you this statement in response to a matter that has generated significant public attention and concern. On August 30th, 2025, the Liberia National Police received a formal complaint alleging the sexual abuse of a 14-year-old minor. The accused in this case is Mr. J. Bryant McGill, Deputy Minister for Youth Development at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Given the sensitive nature of this allegation and the involvement of a public official, we fully recognize the gravity of the situation and the public's call for transparency. Let it be clear, an investigation is actively ongoing. The case has been referred to the Women and Children Protection Section at the Liberia National Police Headquarters, and we are working in close coordination with the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, the Sex Crimes Unit at the Ministry of Justice, and relevant forensic and social service teams. To date, we have conducted interviews with key individuals, reviewed surveillance footage, and taken steps to ensure the safety and well-being of the victim. The suspect has availed himself for questioning, and additional investigative actions are currently underway. It is important to emphasize that rape is a high sensitive matter, and the Liberia National Police treats such cases with the highest degree of confidentiality. The protection, privacy, and well-being of the victim remain our top priority throughout the investigative process. We are working closely with social workers and medical professionals to ensure that the victim receives the care and support she needs. The Liberia National Police wishes to assure the public that no one is above the law. We remain firmly committed to impartiality, professionalism, and the pursuit of justice, regardless of status or affiliation. We respectfully ask the public to refrain from speculation and allow the investigative process to proceed with integrity and care. We understand the emotional weight this case carries and are treating it with the seriousness it deserves. Updates will be provided as appropriate, and we will continue to act in the best interest of justice and the protection of vulnerable persons. Thank you for your continued trust in the Liberia National Police.
That lady didn't say anything over there. She just trying to make fool out of herself. She says she's making fool out of us. What we needed to hear from that statement she made was the accuser being suspended from job and being arrested. This thing happened, we're going to 1 week. How long did it take to check that girl if she was raped? And I heard from the father. The father went through the whole thing, the checking of the girl, which the doctor said that she was touched. How long would it take for that agency or of the police to know if that girl is raped? It would take forever, warning us to stay away from speculation. How long? Tell me. You see, these people are trying to secure their job. Listen to what that lady said. She's talking with carefulness. All right? Because her job is on the line. Listen to that thing over and over and listen to the tone of how she's speaking. She said nothing over there. Nothing for someone to listen to. A 14-year-old girl being raped a week ago and is still under investigation. How long would it take for the specimen of that, even that specimen from the man to the girl? How long did it take it disappear? Then it would say, oh, it take this. And the girl father took her to the hospital with the police escort. Have you seen that recording? Do you have that recording?
No, I haven't laid my hands on it yet, but I'm still looking for it. Yeah,
Okay, it happened
I'm
with
seeing.
he was questioned by Stanton. All right, he was questioned by Stanton. I think I got it here. I don't know where I put it. I put it in one of my platforms, something. But Solomon, that's it. Let me hear what you have to say about that too. And also this information minister here he said the incident occurred while Dolukwe and other journalists were interviewing Minister Pierre. According to Dolukwe, the confrontations began after he asked about the absence of the vice president. The vice president was supposed to be at that event, and they didn't see the vice president. The only questions the journalist asked the minister was, where is the vice president? That's all.
And that's what got him angry.
Yes, about the absence of the vice president, Jeremiah Kuhn, who had been expected at the ceremony but failed to attend. The question reportedly angered Minister Pierre, who then demanded that the reporter delete photo and video recorded during the interview. Why? And in an audio recording obtained by Front Page Africa, the minister can be heard ordering Dolukwe to erase every photo and video from his phone. When the reporter refused, Pierre seized the device and personally deleted several files. Why will you be so, so angry and go beyond? You minister, the man is a journalist, everybody playing their part. He playing his journalism work, you play your minister work. But is it part of the minister you above the law? They can ask you a question. Where is the way about the vice president he should have been at this occasion? Is that anything insulting? Go, let me hear from you.
Well, of course, Mr. Pierre, he's supposed to be the chief journalist for the Republic of Liberia. And for him to attack another journalist that worked on his supervisory, because most of our journalists, I think they are licensed by the Ministry of Information. I stand to be corrected. It is a sad situation. And this is where Liberian people should make their voices heard by demanding the resignation of that Minister of Information. The government of Liberia is using that particular ministry to silence ordinary Liberians who do not agree or oppose the way in which the government is going. And all of these things that are going on in our country, we said it last time that those people, they are protecting their job, but they are not providing services. And we always say to you, we are serving the Liberian people. That is not true. They are serving their own interest for their own, to steal the money from you people and do whatever they want to do with it. That alone should be an outcry for that minister to resign. And for me, I'm one of those that are against the Ministry of Information. They are not giving any information to the Liberian people. They've been paid by the Liberian people, but they're not giving information. Any information that we want to hear, they deprive us of those information. And if you say anything against the government, then they attack you. That's why we need to abolish the Ministry of Information. Look, country like the United States, they don't have ministry or secretary or department of information. They have the press secretary or to the executive mansion, and the rest are journalists. So the journalists, they gave the information out there. But a country like Liberia that depends on donors' money, begging here and there, marketing the country to get money just for the government employees for them to survive. Now, if you have the Ministry of Information, uh, you're wasting money because there's nothing they're actually doing. You get deputy for this one, deputy for that one, and they're all getting huge money, and we don't have anything in the hospital. We don't have anything in our education. If you go outside of the roads that President Weah was connecting, the one that they are completing, besides what they're doing, all the other major roads in the country, they are very deplorable. If you go in Grand Bassa County today, one of the major roads connecting Grand Bassa County to Bon County, which is the Bassa Bureau, very deplorable. And nothing they are doing. So they're putting money into those kind of unnecessary ministry, and then you get somebody that are attacking the citizen just for asking question. I know he asked for the vice president. I don't know what kind of punch he would have gotten had he asked for the president. Who people think that he's not in the country, and other people saying that he's here but he's in the hospital. That we don't know his whereabouts. What if that generally was going to ask, but where is our president? What information do we have? What was going to happen to him? It is a sad situation, and the Liberian people, we need to speak up. We don't need to politicize these things. We should talk about these things. It's not because you belong to a Unity Party, and if Unity Party is doing the wrong thing, you support. We should support Liberia and be in the interest of Liberia than any political party, especially if they are not doing the right thing. So, Tony, it is very sickening where you have a government official that is responsible to deal with children, especially Deputy Minister for Youth and Sport, for that person to violate, rape a child, 14 years old, that under your jurisdiction, that is under your care. That is very, very sickening. It is very, very sad. And that incident happened since the 30th of last month. And today is what, the 15th? You have already gone half of a month in this, 2 weeks plus. It is very sad for our society. And I don't know where is Senator Lauren Kanga. I don't know where is all of the female lawmakers, whether in the Senate or in the House of Representatives. I don't know where are the other female doctors, lawyers, where they are not standing up for that for the little girl. It is very, very sad.
You know what's scary in this thing, Solomon?
Mm-hmm.
You know what really scary in this thing? The little girl father that worked with that ministry as a security, they will soon fire him.
Of course, yes. That is. In fact, if they don't fire him, what they're going to do, Tunis, they're going to bribe him so that he will say, "Oh no, that somebody else did it." Mark my word.
That's one of those things will happen. Mm-hmm. How can a man like this being accused and he's still walking in the street of Monrovia, posting, laughing with others, which the law say should be arrested by now? Mm-hmm. Why is not you talking rubbish? That lady talking all that stupid thing. 2 weeks ago, somebody being registered is still under investigation. Can you believe that? What is really being under investigation? What? A case is not in court. The little girl, at the moment you heard this little girl being raped, you took the little girl to being checked whether she been touched, and it been proven that she been touched. What is now there to be investigated for 2 weeks? As a woman, you're sitting whether you have a child that could be that age. If it happened to you, but I told you this, there are certain of us in Liberia, we have no value. The people don't value us. We just there for the number. During election, we go cast our vote. That's all we there for. But the law come against us more than certain others. That what happening.
Selective justice. Mm-hmm.
Why, my brother?
I said that selective justice. It shouldn't be that way, especially you who come under the umbrella, and you say that you are rescue a team, and you cannot rescue that little girl from the trauma she's going through, being violated, and she may not be able to have kids maybe in the future. That is very, very sickening. Very, very
What
sickening.
are you people going to discuss with a 14 years old girl by sleeping with her or raping? What really? Tell me, even your own daughter have for you beside advising her or taking care of her lesson. What kind of lovey-dovey thing you would tell a 40, 50 years old who just sleeping with heavy peanuts peanut you got there to rip that leg away? What are you getting out of those? Are witchcraft issues, devilish things, you see. So they can keep the child or whatever that Babalawo to him and must do. It must sleep with a virgin. So no other virgin but that little 14 years old girl. It happening in Liberia.
It is sad, Tony. It's very, very it's sickening.
Okay, speaking big English, and nobody wants to talk about it on an investigation, and then let that thing happen to that lady's 14 years old daughter. It should be speaking that gibberish she's speaking over there. 14 days ago, 2 weeks, it is still under investigation. How far do you want to go for the investigation to finish before you send this man to court or jail? How far? This is not something you see, let's say somebody did something, they ran away. Okay, it's not the man, the little girl here, the man is here, there are doctors for these things. The man went to the police, Zoom 8. The man went to Zoom 8. Zoom 8 refer him with a paperwork to go to the hospital. When he got to the hospital with the paperwork, they checked the guy, he went for the result. They said, we cannot give you the result. We have to send it back to Zoom 8. Because if we give it to you, you might touch it. He went back to Zoom 8. He asked, he said, hey, the doctor you sent me to, the doctor said I should come. I should come here. He's sending you the result of about whatever come out of the girl.
Wow.
The result came, it was positive that the girl was touched. All right. Now they playing game with it because a deputy minister, so he above the law. He can't be touched. We are the stupid one them. When it happened to her, immediately they jail her and throw the key where they have to go find it before they open the door.
Even if it is not true.
And
any allegation, they say, oh yes, nobody is above the law, they will do that. If that was even any of the opposition, especially the main opposition, when they say, oh well, this person from CDC or a hierarchy from CDC, it had been alleged. By this time, the person was going to be in jail, no bail until they go through the case.
It's non-bearable.
yes,
Rape case in Liberia is non-bearable. Once you are being allegedly affirmed that you raped, you will be beyond bars. Not even then.
there are people right now in the jail compound, in that jail house for more than a year.
Yeah, sure.
Their case have not even gone to court yet, just because they accuse them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
And
sure.
again, as I was saying, I have personal knowledge of such case in Liberia. So it is sad, and I know that family, that poor man, they're going to threaten him, and he's going to lie on that girl, including the wife. They're going to say, "Oh no, she did this thing from us, not this man," and they're gonna agree to that because they don't want to lose their life, and of course they don't want to lose a job, especially if he's working for the ministry or for the government and they want to do covered up. It is very, very sad.
Solomon, listen to that lady that they just play her recording. Listen to that recording keenly and listen to the tone of the voice. You will see she was very, very, very careful of the choice of words she was using.
To protecting her job.
Yes. Okay, listen to it. carefully. 2
She
weeks
didn't,
ago, that man still working.
and she didn't even mention about criminal acts and anything like that. They
Not
were
at
going about
all.
this guy. So
She flew to say if tomorrow she will be coming to office. The way things are said right now, man, I'm sorry for our people back home. Our own kind treating us like that. Our own kind, not people from somewhere else.
see, that's why sometimes when those guys are ready, they take the law in their own hands, then they get them. That was a similar thing. We don't like for such thing to happen to police officer, but the way that people are doing stuff. There was a video, maybe you have seen that a few years back, where I think the president was putting kick in the butt of the vice president for doing the wrong thing. I don't know whether it was in Uganda or Tanzania, but one of those other African countries.
I tell you.
And so some of those people they need to be flogged. And I've seen someone for doing those kind of wicked things, because they can do it to you, but you can't do it to them, and they're taking disadvantage. And the law is working in their own hands. You don't treat people like that. This is witchcraft, especially innocent girl. You damage her future. What do you want? What is it that you want? That is
When you get
wickedness.
for a 14 years old girl sexually, what are you? A big man, 50 years old, which is supposed to be a grandchild for you.
And if you see the man body, it's a huge, not like a skinny. I'm not saying a
I
skinny
tell
person.
you, I saw the man body. That almost 3 of my body.
Telling you, I'm not saying when you small body, man, you should go do that kind of thing. But it is evil, man. It is evil.
It is evil. It's devilish.
And
Very bad.
you don't see the religious group, the women coming up that
They
we
will
need
not
this.
talk. The Muslim group is there. They will not say nothing. The Christian group is there. They will not say nothing. Women group is there. Nothing. 14 days ago, 2 weeks. Nobody coming out. No, because why? The police lady came, say, oh, we should be mindful, not to talk. Look, we have right to condemn anything, whether it's true, if it's lie now, okay, we take our word and back. We can take it back. But we are not judging. We are not cutting case here, say, oh, he did it. But the fact that he's involved, his involvement in that 14 years old name, that 14 years old, be very hard to lie on that big man like that. The fact that he's involved, we can discuss it. You can't stop us from discussing it. We are not judges. We are human. We got feeling. So when something like this happens, we have
I
right.
don't know. If they're my daughter, I don't know. Probably gonna probably be different thing.
What's wrong with these people? They think because they know how to read and write, everybody else stupid.
Can you imagine?
They didn't say nothing over there. Look at Jeremiah Pierre. What are you a seasoned journalist phone for? Who gave you the right to do so? Who? Because you minister, you can do anything you feel like. That's wrong.
I think
that's very, very wrong.
There are
in the junta government that we can't say we're scared to say anything. Junta government is when the soldier then ruling. That one part now, there's no constitution. That soldier army, we gotta be careful to talk. But this is a democratic army. Ruling. We have right to comment on anything we want to freely. You don't get no right, Jeremiah, whatever name of Minister Pierre. You have no right to yell at any journalist or by just asking where the whereabouts of the VP. Is that something wrong? And this occasion was surrounding the VPO. All the flyers that went out, the VP pictures were on it. That he will be at this occasion. Now, if the journalist see simply, what happened with it? Then you get vexed.
So why the vice president was not there?
Exactly. That's all the people wanted to know. And they have right to ask because the thing was sold with this knowledge that he was going to be there. Now, because this thing they asked, he had to seize the man. He demanded the man must delete every picture he took, every recording he made. He demanded. Why? Liberia, thank God I didn't find myself over there. And all that thing I'm dead.
that's that's what I can always say. Even during the war, probably if I would be there, maybe I would have been dead.
I'm
Mm.
serious.
And even working in the government, it was good that I did not accept the offer to work in the alien government, because I don't know whether I was going to stay, how long I'm going to stay, and that's if I can impact people, then why should I work? If I want to work, I can stay here and work. If I make whatever I make per month, that is good. But if I'm working in the government, then I should make an impact, even if it is something to correct uh, the rehabilitation and re-entry program for our war victims people. Everybody in Liberia, they kind of mad. Everybody kind of the serious faced people. When you see them, they look like they're angry, because of frustration and things like that. People in higher authority, they will take the people's land. You can't talk about it. They will beat you up. They send somebody, they pay people to hurt you, to do all of these things. And then we will be there, be chanting, I like my Johnson business, AIA, and then they will be doing the same. It is sad. Liberians, we need to get up. We need to wake up that these people, they are fooling us. They're not providing services. They are stealing from us. And that's what I can always say. If you do not do the things that God wants you to do to your fellow man, then you are not following Christ. You're not following God. So if you are stealing from the people, if you are destroying them, and you are killing them, my Bible will say you are a thief. You are a rogue. You come to kill, to steal, to destroy. You're taking the small money that's supposed to go in a hospital. You know how many people you're killing? And then the little hospital that we have there already, you don't have medication. And if the person that the pregnant woman does not have money to register, to pay for, to be able to give birth to that particular child, they will either deliver outside, or they get complication and died. So you guys are killing our people. Very, 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 very wrong and bad. And everybody trying to protect their job. Police officer there that's able to protect lives and property, they're not doing it. Then the fire truck that comes to the country that's able to be used for the people, you give it to Astra Metal, formerly called Lamco. You're giving them fire truck so that they can run the fire truck. So when there is fire problem in the country again, we don't have any fire truck to serve the people. But people that have money, that exploiting the country, that they don't want you give him those kind of things to, and that the people can talk. When somebody talk, then you want to harm them, hurt them. It is not good for our country. Very, very sad. I think you heard about the fire truck situation, right, Gerald? The fire, I think about three fire trucks that I think is either 20,000 per truck. Uh, Man, and ArcelorMittal, the
Oh,
government give it to them, and that thing
would
it leak
Yes,
out.
it's true. I got a leak out today, right?
Hmm.
Already, there are a series of fire incidents where people died this year. I can remember I covered a fire incident just a few months ago where three kids died in the fire in that
Hmm.
fire, right? About 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. in the morning, three kids died in a fire. Even a baby there, right? That was taken to the hospital. Then and she left. She died in a fire. Looking at two fire truck meant for outbreaks, to quench the fire of outbreaks within a bureau, with what would get the proliferation of fire incident within a bureau being taken, being mortgaged to accident meter for for different things.
I think
I
twenty
think
thousand dollars per month or so.
yes, yes, of course. I think the government need money. Does the government needs money? I don't know. I don't know what is really happening, right? Because there is series of fire incidents within Liberia, right? Even fire service can never even be on time. But looking at two fire truck being taken to accident meter, I don't know. I think that money, I think it's just entering in the pocket of certain individual at the fire service. Look at it.
even in the county where the pro tem is from, we've been having fire truck problem. The only fire truck that I left there, I left Liberia in 1988. The fire truck that I left over there, it was still sitting over there. They kind of renovated it. It was working. It broke down. Nothing to be done. Sometimes when there is fire, they get some of those water tank from Lamco or from ArcelorMittal. Then they will come and then see if they can help. By the time they get to the place, the house finished burning down. And for government to get fire truck, and you don't make sure that the counties that don't have any fire truck, you providing that service, it is bad. And not just that. I was in my own home nation or we, and there not to the civilian area, but to the concession lack. They have more armed police officer, the one that we used to call either PRU or whatever personal special police force. The armed ones, they send them to the plantation, and the among the police armed police officer that they have over there, nothing for the common citizenry. And if anything happens in Bigana, they have to come to LAC, and from LAC to Bigana is a long distance. By the time the people they could leave LAC to go to Bigana to solve some sort of criminal problem, it's been done. And that's how they're doing. Instead of government making those concessions, those companies, so that they will be able to train their own police force or security force, they don't do that. But the few that we have in the country that are armed, that are supposed to be able to provide security for our people. That those are the same people they will take from there, send them to ArcelorMittal, send them to LAC, and all of those stuff. And then you're taking the fire truck again, send it to those people. For what reason?
Even at Beer Mountain, they got AFL personnel at Beer Mountain.
And nobody can walk around from Sony Wayne to Anthony Thomas Stadium. Is that Anthony Thomas? ATS, yes.
Yes, Anthony.
Because there's no security. Sad, man. Anyway.
Well, what I want us to do, let's limit the tonight conversation with this Pierre and this
girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Because these two things are abusive and very sensitive to us, and devaluating certain class of people in Liberia. That this man is walking free, being accused of rape, and the law say this president came down when they demolished the CDC headquarters. He said the law must take law. Right? The law is the law. So now here, what is happening here? The law is what? It's not the law.
Total disregard to the rule of law.
Exactly. This is why I tell you, I say the people, they devaluating some of we ain't nothing to them. They're doing it right in our faces. We're looking at it. That's what they're doing. That little guy is nothing. That little guy father is a common security man. Where is he? He coming to bring me down from his witchcraft, because definitely a grown older man like that, what are you doing with 14 years old girl? What pleasure do you get from that? Really, when you're that lady sitting down, what do you tell that girl?
That's evilness, Tony. That evilness.
I tell you. All right, have your last saying so that we can open the line for 20 minutes at least on these two things. So I want people to really concentrate on these two issues and see what can we get out of these people. We voted for them, we were voting for them. We were very happy. We're getting rid of CDC. CDC is abusive. CDC can't do nothing. We're coming to make you a millionaire. We'll make you pay my YFE. You pay my YFE. I will still pay my YFE. That place we are today. You harmonize my salary, I will harmonize my vote. That's where we are today. The CDC was headquarters was demolished. As the president said, the law is the law. We have to abide by it. Where we find ourselves now? Where is the law here? Ministers insulting the journalist, seizing his devices that he working with. Up to
Personal
now,
property.
yeah, personal one.
Mhm.
Then a little girl, big man like that with heavy weight, you could suffocate that girl to death by just laying her on top of her. I saw the little girl. Man, I beg you, man. Please open the line. Let's see what I hear. And you
Yep.
people making a comment, we appreciate if you can make comment on these things. We know very well you watching this and that, but get involved in this discussion, please.
And
Thank
also,
you.
if you're not able to call, at least what you can write it down there, we'll be able to read it out, and
Yes,
that would be
please.
good. And
Mm.
politicizing this, it's not going to get Liberia anywhere. We know that it is wrong, whether by somebody from the CDC government or from whatever government. It is wrong to rape a 14-year-old child. It is wrong for a journalist, somebody who supposed to be uh, in the interest of the citizen, and you who sort of give information to your citizenry, for a general to ask you, where's the vice president, for you to confiscate the person's property and to abuse that person. It is wrong. Whether whatever government you're in, it is wrong to do that. And we will call it as it is. It is very, very wrong. And Bwakai said that we are government, they were government without the rule of law. Now that
Yes,
he is the president of rule of law, all the times I've been watching this, he has been violating the law. But whenever he wants to come out there to say something, then he say, "Oh, the law is the law." Look, somebody, one of your government official, they rape your great granddaughter. The child needs you to rescue. Since you came to rescue, it is wrong, and we condemn it, even though it has not been proven. But this little child will not just lie on you, or else the child could have lied on a different person, maybe different minister. But why you? If you didn't have any connection with that little girl, she would not just lie on your name. You could have called Darius Dillon name. You could have called any other person name, but because of your proximity or whatever involvement you have with that child, that's why the child said what he said. And we, for now, we are going by what the child is saying uh, until justice is done. You got the child. There's no reason for the child to just lie like that.
all right, Yara.
Okay, there you have it. You can put your course through. Okay, I have not even announced the numbers, and the lines are all blinking. Okay, put your course through 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104, to be a part of the nighttime spin, yeah, on your radio. We're discussing two distinct issues, yeah. One has to do with the rape issue on the Minister of Youth and Sports. That's one of the deputy minister of Youth and Sports, one Jones, and also the incident involving Front Page Africa and OK FM correspondent Franklin Dodokwi, and Information Minister Jeremy Matthew Pia, that transpired over the weekend in Nimba County. While we still anticipate your calls, you can play the radio game. That's star 255 star 1 hatch for only 50 cents, or 25 United States dollars, 25 cent United States dollars. You could win for yourself 5,000 up to 25,000 in the Win Liberia Freedom FM Catch gave away. We take our first call. Good morning. Yep. Good morning. Your name and where you call from? You say your name. I didn't get you well. Calling from where? Go ahead. Yeah, you son. Let me not son me.
one eye is not all right work.
Oh, okay.
So when you agree, maybe you see when you do it, whatever the compromise you're doing, somebody get it, that's what you're doing again.
Okay, let's hold you there and take another quarter. Good evening, your name, where you call from?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, your name, where you call from?
My name is Emmanuel Kiazulu. I'm calling from Nigeria,
Let's hear you.
Yeah, you know, I listen to Tony, and Tony is saying we should only talk on the issue of that review case. But several things is going on over here. Several things.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I said good issue.
several things is going on, but we decided to discuss the issue of the rape against the deputy minister. And
We're talking about the rape and the foreign minister. I mean, the information minister. We cannot tell all what to discuss.
We are discussing what we thought to discuss tonight, right? The issue of the deputy minister of youth and sports, J. Bryant McGill, raping a 14-year-old minor, and the incident that occurred between a Liberian journalist and the information minister. So you cannot tell us or dictate to us and tell us what to do here, right? So let's take this other caller and let's see from this side. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
We are doing great. Any more you call from?
I'm Miss Sonia. I'm calling from Bannersville Junction.
Go ahead.
Yeah. About this rape issue.
Yeah, definitely.
So I called to give my own opinions on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This guy, it's not because of parties. We ain't going by parties in this country. It's very bad in our country for a government official to start raping a 14 years old child. Then, here is the issue concerning about the court. This court can come up with result between our case and our man. They shouldn't waste time because it's a government official. Just why they want to treat the case because the government official have money.
But they're not even in court yet. They're not in court.
But the government official is right now working free. Nothing is happening.
You see, in our country, government officials have a crime that's rape. But in your alleged already that he raped. You gotta free up opportunity going around. It is an individual that is a common citizen that are passing around to that type of behavior, banana pressing. Not the way in some beach or different places that you don't understand. But your government official who got money, this is why they're doing the particular things in our country. It is very bad for us. It's very bad.
Okay, let's hold you there and take another quarter. You make your point. Yeah, your name, where you call from?
Yeah, I'm down on the road. I'm calling on the community.
Go ahead.
Okay, my attention is drawn to the rape issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I fully condemned that act because actually our early joint studies stood against rape in this town and trying to minimize rape from the country. We see a government official raping a 14-year-old girl. You know, it's abuse to womanhood. You don't expect for ministers to behave that way. Brian McGill is around 50 plus years. You don't expect him to use that idea. You know, in this place when you are not in government, people don't ask people. When you are not in official, or you have people don't respect you in this country. You know the guy that the KK guy that fought the PBCC to
Hello. Oh, we lost that caller.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Okay, go ahead. You stay on the line. Go ahead. You live.
The PBCC and the KK guy fought the last time. The KK guy is so be aware of that.
Yeah, of course. I know he's right now beyond bars.
Okay, so if that man, if that lady was Joseph Bona's granddaughter, or even your Pierre's daughter, but now that Brian is nearby. So, but I will promise you people that that brought before yesterday. We will fight by all costs the way the information is congregate our children. These are these people actually provide knowledge for us in this place. Because sometimes they educate us, they bring a lot of sensitive information to us how to defend ourselves. But one the diaspora that was actually paying for this thing that we are going through today is the spoon FNCO. Because he don't recommend Joseph Brother to the Lagos people. He recommended Joseph Brother all the time. You preach CDC negative to Lagos people and praise Joseph Brother. The first thing you are giving Joseph Brother is your honor going today. So thank you, my brother.
Okay, another caller on the line. Good morning, your name, where you come from? All right, go ahead.
I said, my brother, I want to open the president goodbye. That is the one use was law is a law. That is the time the law will take effect. When it is coming today, the deputy minister should tell us session part. When it is going with action. Because the law is a law. Then you're working with impunity. Then the person to have been damaged. So there is no law. The citizen should be commercial, go and go well. And stop violation. This is what it is. Then when they told you, say, put the rule. They don't know the rule. You say, because I'm ready to call this country. But the corrupt, you just, the zero, the policy. Then the minister now, you break. Then you walk in. What is the police? What is the action? What is the action?
We stay away the action.
Thanks for the alternative.
Okay. Okay. You can keep your calls coming through. Keep your calls coming through. That's okay. Okay, let's see from this side. 0776 104 104 or better still 086 514. You're live. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah. Only call to see Mr. Tony. Good morning.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's take this other caller. Good morning, your name, where you call from? Good morning. Okay, we missed that other caller. Let's see from this side. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, your name, where you call from? You live?
Yeah. I'm still trying from this.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much, my brother. What is the problem with this question is that, you know, the problem there is that we Liberian people, we focus for our own ugly things that we wish us to follow and that we shall right now. You see, many people just say that if they can carry for their own destiny, they can on this ground. One more, this last living, this president we have, my brother, nothing will care for this president. When they're lawlessness, they may will destroy this country, and you know, during the campaign period, other people used to say, oh, Paka, he came for when he said that Taylor during war, instead of also he would cut in power and destroy Liberia would do anything. So I tell you for free, even during the election time, when we were really willing to bring war in this country, and our other president, we are going to give him the position to him. But for me, I can tell you, my bro, it was better step up president, we have to not get that position to that than the one we're in right now. Because I can tell you that we're in war in this country. There is no peace in this country, my brother. I can't tell you no lie. It was better for the election with that thing that whatever step back, I wanted to say, let you go ahead and take it. But I can tell you for free, the way president, we are going to and give that election to Paka, my brother. I'm telling you, don't tell you now, Paka is not willing to do it. That means if it's not willing to destroy this country to now, he will be willing to do it. I can't tell you no lie, my brother. You see, the way the common citizen of the country will try our little hustle, we not get no peace in the country again, no more. There is no peace. Every day we get tears. If the minister and uncle are here, we take the children. If they will back a child, they see nothing to back now. That crazy you, but now they are not even allowed again. You see that? Okay. If I forget to know they put it on like red for that I work and children are putting it down. He can't do it to the like red way. He cannot do it. He will have to destroy this country. What we need to work on for the particular hero government. What it means, sir.
Okay, thank you. Then let's hold you and get another caller from this line. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Good morning, Mani Daba.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning to everyone of your institute. I'm going to speak to Mr. Mohammed, Mr. Tuni. Mr. Tuni, morning, on say that your voice, I call you, I thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
She trying to say since her birthday, since you all know her or your birthday, she try calling you, but no way. But let's see, let's take this other caller. Good morning, your name, where you call from? You, I just can't continue with you. I don't know, your background is actually very noisy. Let's take it from this side. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
I said Mr. Tony money or I call you say birthday, but it's number one if you have been trying and saying that it's Doro Tabakawa.
Okay. He's following. He's following. So let's go. You can keep adding 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104 to participate on the program The Nighttime Spin here on your radio. Let's take this other caller from this orange line. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
I call for Paco Yaman and something also.
Go ahead.
The issue of the rate, I'm very worried about it. What is the Liberian Women Initiative? What is the medical tax around here? What they are doing now? What is the Liberian Women Initiative? What are they doing now about this? What are they doing now, brother?
Okay.
Where are we headed to?
Okay, I think that little girl is I don't know, but I think she's a common citizen. that is why the women of Liberia cannot stand up for her. I think she's a common citizen.
Exactly. She's just a common citizen. Nobody cares for her.
Once it comes to the elite, the family of the elite, at the time of the day, you will see women groups, youth groups, civil society, all facets of the country right now putting condemnation, condemning statement out right now. But since she's a common citizen and a total of only a mere security, and she's been raped by or deputy minister over 50 years of age, I don't know, but let's continue with our callers. Yeah, call us on the following line 0880 500 104 or better still 0776 104 104 to participate on the Nighttime Spin. Good morning, your name, where you call from? Go ahead, you live. For security reason, we can continue what you do. Call us on 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. Since for security reasons, you can call your name. For security reason, we can keep you on our line.
So true.
Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Name is Wilson Ali. I'm calling from Sub.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
So, why really do it? Why people of Liberia all call
the men still working for you? Yo, my brother, the wagon having that, bro. Okay, call us on 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104 to participate here on the program at Nighttime Spin. Let's see on the side.
I tell Mr. Tony Mono, I want for you to talk to him also. Please let me when you talk about Doro Tabakawa.
Okay, I think okay. All right, he's getting you. He's getting.
My number is 0776.
What's 077 what?
I think she left the line. She can call back.
The number didn't
sufficient credit. I just ask the question. Why should that government and sharp people send 2015?
Hello, your name, where you come from? I think she can call back because she slipped off the line.
Okay.
Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Because of relax,
Go ahead. I'm sure you've been following the book.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, my job is looking at rape illegal. Actually, it is very bad. Yeah, it's very bad. We the citizens of the country will come out and speak against it. And anyone who lets our sister or the daughter, we should come out and stretch for it.
They say when I speak against you,
if they put me, for me, I will come and support it. It's wrong, totally. It's wrong. Because there is no fear. There is no fear. First, we should have fear for God. We should have fear for God. We need to have fear for God so that we cannot do the wrong thing at all times. One is it, our leaders always think a heart of you, evil of us. So our own citizen is wrong. Yeah? So we need to come out and search on it. Actually, we need to come out and search.
Okay. That's what we then took another call. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
for security reason, I can call my name.
For security reason, I can take you. Hello, I think she back on the line.
Yeah, I have my number. I say like Mr. Tony Dollar. I want to win you off here, but I'm getting number.
Okay.
What's your number?
My number is 0776.
0776
Yeah, 5
56641.
Yeah. That one for me, I get to off here baking.
Okay.
What's your name?
Taba. You see your name again? Tabakawa.
Yeah.
All right. She got a WhatsApp.
I think that's the WhatsApp number there.
Okay, I'll try to give her a call tomorrow.
Okay. Once you call us, move away from the radio or your monitor. Once you create feedback for our ears, we'll cut you off. Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, this is Harrison Sagia calling you from the Cabra Estate.
Go ahead. Live from Cabra Estate.
Yeah. I want to know this guy that this minister that did a rape. So what is the thing of saying that they are treating all of the things? It's going to be a common name that did I. You think that person going to be outside out?
Not only that person in jail, my brother.
Okay.
But since he's a minister, that's why he's passing around free.
So that means they're trying to tell that the minister and the common people, some who are extra than the minister and anyone in this country.
You figure it out yourself. They're not trying to tell you. Figure it out.
They are trying to do something that we're looking at it. There will be separation between the youth in the country. They will not go far for the citizens like that person. You can't take the other person to be minister. This person don't believe that kind of going. You see, we classify that person to be of both sex. Kind of thing. That means you see about that. What is the other? They will be like they'll share. Like they'll be share. Every time we can be like they'll be share. They will be one time. We need to.
Okay, let's wait there and take another caller on this line. Good morning, your name, where you call from? Move away from the monitor or I'll cut you off. Okay, I think you left the line yourself. Okay, still call us on 0776 104 104 or better still 086 504. Let's hear you.
My name is Keba. I'm calling from Macabo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the minister that I saw the police RG just free to be passing around. They don't have arrest. And other people, because some people they rape people children there. I can remember for Sano or for the 1 year old man rape. I think 2 years okay. question me. How we children get great children. Now can always say, no, they always be minister or whoever. They did not have the minister address. But that is the one go. They are also for everything now. Let the government know that because they don't say wickedness is not for one person. Everybody can mark and get into it.
Okay, let's go there and take another caller from this Lone Star line. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Yes, the first pass away, I'm not sure to me so.
Come again.
The first pass away.
Okay,
The first pass away, I'm not sure to me so.
go ahead.
I want to know how people got to know that they've been raped.
Okay.
What he said?
He want to know how he managed to know that this little girl was raped. He want to know.
Let him listen to the radio. He will know.
Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Toba Gordon from the Borough of Nikuta.
Go ahead, Borough of Cool Town.
Okay, thank you for the issue that you're discussing. Listen to the police commissioner giving her whether that report or a press briefing. And the case he playing with there, she spoke good English, but she not. She was not speaking as a police officer. It is not police language. Every discipline has a language. Now a suspect from Saturday, which was the 30th of August, and up to today, the 16th, that the suspect is talking about, he making said that the case was reported officially. And they will not say that the member is invited officially to the headquarters for investigation. He said, and then making said available. And so where is the suspect? And it's a felony crime. And available offense. Now where is that person? Walking around? You see the damage they carry on? Is that ethical? That police work she doing there? The state advance the victim, please, because of the hour, the time is late, do not take back, keep the clothes, let everything remain like that. So they close our public tool off, whether he discharged the girl or not. But out of this year, he was taken to the hospital. And they did all the laboratory tests. And left with the suspect now to be carried to the hospital for thorough investigation and thorough checking. Now, so if the suspect escaped, who should be responsible? That means he should be dismissed and should be prosecuted.
Okay, he's walking free now. So let's take another caller from the side. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Good morning, Prince Adolek from Zubaka community.
You say your name again?
Prince Adolek.
Okay, go ahead.
You see some of the situation too. I wouldn't want to tell it like real people know. Sometimes somebody can come and rescue you. And you are not take down, he rescue you and execute you. Alright? So, it was just happy in your country. Oh, the rescue team. Those are the team rescue done to the people. Because some of us on the wall, we saw such thing. People who kind of rescue more than 10, 15 person in jail somewhere. They start doing that to someone that want to rescue the life. You want to rescue them. See the men that rape your daughter. You want the men to rescue them. You want you go to them. Allowed to start doing shit thing and doing. How about some of us? But one time I didn't want somebody to rescue me. Before allowed, you just can't living with you. Once someone rescue you, allowed to take advantage of you. So come on, be there, buddy.
Okay, let's go then take another caller. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, you live, your name, where you call from? Go ahead.
Yeah, what you're saying to me about our issue is that
made a crime, but they will not work out of their but see what the punishment that God give to our children in the country. Tell about it. Our president and what happened to the children. That's the window jail everywhere. So if I was happening to the children. So it's a curse on the country, so we need to pray. Therefore, we up on the camp.
Okay, we need to pray. That's your own. Go ahead. Your name, where you come from? Go ahead. Factory.
Yeah, that particular name. It's swear that behind a man and swear far behind going back into that culture. For women that live in that child community, they need to wake up and do something because they may do my child with everything of culture. Women need to stand up. Because we now know what the next person will do to. The money we try to what they want to do, then I want to get children every. We a simple mother that we suffer. We are children. Therefore, the children are child feature. I'm not trying to damage. You want to do that free. Now, anything you want to do with that child, make sure that you do that for. But the swear at the other one there, it will find there is children, a great children. They get us swear.
Okay. That's what we did and take another quarter. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Hello?
You live, your name, where you call from?
I'm calling from Komotan Byro.
You gotta move away from the monitor or I'll cut you off.
Okay. I'm calling from Komotan Byro, sir.
Okay, you say your name again. Go ahead.
Thank you. Our leader came up from somewhere else. He said the law is the law. The law is the law that upbuild the country.
Yeah, sure.
Be it layman, be it elite. When you go wrong in the country, you should be able to face the law. If that is not done, if people should look at it critically and make sure stay up for what the young man has done. If they don't stay up for that man, other people will do something here, nobody will go against them. So the law is the law in the country. They should not silence that issue. And the elector, the minister, and the family, and the public.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we will pause the course from there now because we are almost out of time. I think 15 minutes or 7. Yes, that's a 15, 14 or 13 minutes to go. So we will go back to you guys from the US. Then we try to wrap up.
Okay, let me try to recognize those who made comments over here on our show tonight. Almost the regular people. I don't see any new person here. First person here, Amos M. Nelly. Say good evening, Tim. I'm following from CNJ. Cape Conte is a regular. DSTV installer. We are not going to promote you here. You got to pay us some money to promote you. So you just waste your time to put whatever is there. So call us and engage us with whatever you want to advertise on our show. And we'll give you
Yeah, you call it, man, DSTV, so they already know.
No, but I didn't give all the information. You got the information here. The name is DSTV installer. That is business. David Tui. Good evening, Freedom FM family. I am watching from Nukutam, precisely Truween community. Father Gabriel, Boari. Good evening, Freedom family. I'm watching from my dual community resident, Isata and Miller. Good evening, Freedom family. I'm watching live from Soul Clinic community. Patient More Grace Thompson. Good evening, team. I'm following from Upper Corwell. Sam Saki, good evening, Freedom FM family. I'm watching you guys from Claratown. MacArthur Walker, good evening, monitoring via the radio. Keep up the good work. Katie or Kadi K Passway, say good evening, my Freedom family. Yeah, Kadi from right here next door to us, Canada. Good evening, Katie. We got Kun Jason Joseph. Good evening, my Freedom family, my Freedom FM family. I'm so much delighted to watch you guys from the municipal borough of Kuta. We got Augustus C. Zue. Thanks. I'm watching from Zwedru City, Grand Jide County. You guys, thank you so much for participating tonight. We appreciate you so much. Let me send control to my partner here on Staten Island. You listen to all the callers, some of them. One of them wanted to change the topic to his own way, what he listened to, what he want to. And this is not what's on your mind night. This is whatever we discuss in here, and we limited it to 2 topics, even though many people concentrated on one, which we don't have no problem with that. But you listen to them, what's your take on some of the callers? Or all of them?
Well, I want to say many thanks to the callers. The talk about the situation in the country, and that should be a matter of concern to all of us, because the 2 major things we're talking about: the abuse from the chief of the journalist, the person that is in charge of the entire journalism stuff in Liberia, which is the minister for information, for him to abuse a journalist because he asked questions about the whereabouts of the vice president. I think that warrants his resignation from such position. And I think all of us are Liberians. We should condemn those kind of behavior, whether the person from the ruling party or the opposition party or anybody from no party. We should all denounce things that are not good for our society. And we also we condemn that. When it comes to the allegation, our law states that you are innocent until proven guilty. But in this case, where this child accused this man of sexually molesting her, and it is been confirmed by the hospital that indeed this girl was actually violated, I think all life-loving, whether you're a father or you're not a father, we should all condemn such a thing, and this young man should be arrested and also bear the full weight of the law. If he is not guilty, of course the law will take its course. But I don't think that little girl will lie, and I feel sorry that the father of this child life will be threatened, and he may not be tough or strong enough to say, look, yes, somebody molests my child, and it has been reported to me by my daughter that this person did it, and we want for the government to be the prosecutor to take on this case.
Let me hold you there for a minute.
Okay.
And listen. I don't know. Give Gerald, please give her time for us. I don't know how soon you'll be going, but I think this recording. I just want you to listen to the father recording.
Okay.
Trying to ask her. She doesn't want to talk.
Can you guys hear it?
Mm-hmm, a little bit low.
All right.
Woman told me, said, "No, leave her. Let her come to me. Let me ask her where she came from." So when she got to the woman asked her, "So where you came from? Tell us." He said, "When when I'm talking, my power will beat me. They said, no, your power will not beat you. Tell us where you come from. But she told me, say, Grace, Leo, don't touch her. So I went back, I dressed away from her small, and I stood up. The woman asked her, so where you come from? She said, oh, I come from in complex. Said, to do what? What you been doing at this time you come? He said, and I'm one man pushed me. And said, what did the man do to him? He said, man, I have me. So who is that man? Who the one man you talking about? He said, oh, and our Uncle Brian. So Uncle Brian, so I asked, so who Uncle Brian you talking about? He said, a minister. I said, which minister you talking about now? You couldn't say minister, you're not talking anything. She said, that Uncle Brian Magay. So I said, you say that Brian Magay pushed you? He said, yeah. He took my clothes down on my backings. So she lifted up the clothes and we saw the tongue mic on her. So I said, oh. I said, anyway, I don't have anything to say now because what I need to do is to take you to the clinic for test. I got to test. They got to check you to know whether you have been tampered with. So that same night, told her, so going tonight, and I will make sure they check you. Her sister and myself will get on the road, started coming back on the main road. So I wanted to stop at the nearby police station that right near the complex. But when I got there, the place was closed. So while going, I met another people on the road. I told them I was looking for a clinic, and then to tell them, they told me that you cannot just go. The government has special hospitals that for such situation like this come up, you go directly to the hospital. You have your own hospital, you go to any hospital and they check her, they mean that the evidence have been destroyed. So I said, oh, right away I saw the policeman on the road. I went to him, I asked him, I said, oh, I have a case here. He said, no, I'm not working go to it around the ELW area. So I left, I went there. When I got there, I met the police. And so they asked me why. I said, oh, I brought my daughter. My daughter said, somebody have temper with her. But yeah, she will tell you, she will explain for herself what happened to her. So they pull her inside, I was in now, out, and they call her. They asked her, he explained the same thing that she explained to us at the house at the time when I met her. So because they told me that only the police can give document or declaration for you to carry your daughter at the hospital for checkup. So I said, okay. So after they took her statement, took her sister's statement, everything, then they told me, say, okay, today, will almost enter into Saturday, Sunday. They said that people can work on Sunday. They can work, they will start work on Monday. So the hospital will not be open on Sunday. So what you do, you come back on Monday for declaring so that we can give it to you and you carry it to the hospital. But as the way you're going, she shouldn't take back, they close that on, she'll remain on her until Monday. So I said, okay. When I went to her home, I told her visitor, say you should not allow her to take back according to what the police told us. So that would be like that until Monday. So on Monday, on Monday, I went back to the station to Zone 8. They gave me the referral, and then they clipped it. They told me not to open it until I reached it to the doctor in Dubu room. The clinic is in Dubu room. So I went to the doctor and submitted the paper the people gave me. So when I submitted it, they called me and said, oh, they gave me another paper that said carry to the doctor on the other side. So I said, okay. After carrying the Cheryl inside the test of her, they came back. They said we'll send you people over there because we wanted to do a test for pregnancy, AIDS, and other things. Well, we check all of those things are negative. So we are about to check her. So you can excuse us for for a while. Well, let her sister come to be with her. I said, okay, I left. So while inside, they do all the checking and do everything and call me. After they called me, they told me, they said, oh, it is true that your daughter has been tampered with. And she confessed the name from the place you are working. Ministry said it's one of the ministers by the name of Brian McGee tampered with her. So she said, she been tampered with her. But the reason she said she took a prayer to open her mouth to talk because she's scared of you. So I said, oh. So they started to advise me, said, no, you know, keep begging yourself. She won't get it. Don't be getting vexed with her. So I said, no. I told her, I said, okay, I understand. So I told her, I said, oh, give me the document. The document your wife will give it to me. Medical report. I want it because I will go back to the ministry. And when I get back there, I will go to the minister, proper, who is the head of the ministry. And I will go back to report this case. So I won't carry the book, the evidence with me, so that I can show to him. I said, no, we can't get people to parents because the parents this time, the reason will stop giving them the book now when they go in and compromise the case. Most of them, when they go, you can't hear nothing again. So we can send it back to the police. I said, oh, okay. I said, so where you people send it? So we send it to some aid back to where you people came from. I said, okay. I wait him. So when I came home, the next day I went to the police station. So I said, oh, we went there, but the people said, oh, we're not bring a report here. They said, yeah, the people brought a report. But I want to see your daughter and the daughter's sister. So I carried them to the place, to the temple again. And they started to ask them over and over the same questions they started to ask them over and over. And after they concluded, he told me, say, my man, this time they report such a report like this, we don't investigate in that. Anytime we get a case that they report it to Central, the Central said we should be reporting such case to their office this time, so they're going to Central. So I said, well, how long are you going to take when you get to Central? How long will it take? He said, the people will call you. They will talk. I said, okay. Say, if I said, they will go to the complex there to see after. He said, I said, because I want to approach the minister on this. I want to approach the minister and they said, no, don't approach him on it because we want to be there. We'll escort you. And before you tell him, I said, okay. But when I came to the complex, I came to work that day. The whole day, I waited until in the evening, I couldn't hear anything. So myself, I placed call to Central. I placed a call. One of the officers answered. I said, "Oh, I'm here. I'm the victim's father who was allegedly raped by the minister here, and the case is then transferred to you according to your officer. So I've been waiting and say your people are going to come here or call me. But I waited, I didn't hear any call. So guess what? I placed the call. And the policeman, he asked me, he said, do you work at the ministry there? I said, yes. He said, do you have the man number, the person in question that molested your daughter? Do you have his number? I said, no. He asked me, can you get his number? I said, no. He asked me, he said, have you ever appointed him since that thing happened? You ever informed me about this? I said, no. And they now informed me. Even I did not inform anybody, even my immediate boss. Yeah, I didn't tell you yet.
Of the nation. Though a lot of people don't know about.
That's how it ended. So you hear it clear, right?
Wow. But how they do that? Because after the police supposed to arrest this person.
You're compromising the kid. That lady was talking that cheapish over there, they blah blah blah. And you hear it from the father now.
Yes, I mean
14 days, 2 weeks plus. They still investigating.
The police supposed to arrest the perpetrator or the alleged perpetrator to be on a police detention while they're going through the investigation.
Instead of instead of arresting the perpetrator, they call him for questioning.
Exactly.
And at the end
They
of the day,
didn't call him for questioning yet.
mm,
And I woman speaking BB English
And
to us.
they expect the man to do what? Because right away, once somebody is alleged, a report is made like that. Even
but
if the parent doesn't get involved, just from that child, the government gets involved.
but
Okay.
now, but now he should have resigned his position.
Exactly. Or suspended.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
That
One
man
of
should have been
that was
arrested in
suspended.
detention, detention, until they go through the case. When he's guilty, then he bear the full weight of the law. But once you have been accused, and the victim is there, and you don't arrest the perpetrator, supposed to do that. And that's why here, if anything like that happens, the government will, even if the parents say no, we're not going to press charges, the government will take control so that such thing will not happen. And if you are found guilty, they have to register you as a sex offender. Any community you go to, they will have your picture all over the place that this man that in this community is a sex offender, so that every other individual in there, they will know the type of person that is in our community. And we are copying everything from America, our flag, our everything. That's what we say. But then when it comes to practical licensing, the real thing, we don't do that. But this time, that man should have been arrested because a citizen, a child, reported this case, and it had been confirmed that this child had been molested. And they want to question the man. You call the man. It's not the father of position to call the perpetrator. No, it is a government position. You the persecutor. You're supposed to take the case from there, and that man will be the defender. So he got to get his own lawyer whatsoever. But the government ought to be on top of that case for the victim, for that 14-year-old little child. Man, it is sickening, man. And then for the police, for them to be taking the way they're taking it, I don't know, man. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, my man. You commuting tonight, right?
No, I'm not going. I know I told you I took mushroom something and that to clean me. I want to lose weight. I told you.
Okay, someone asked us during the call, I don't know, he said Seku something, how did we hear about this raping case? Now, if you are still listening, you are not sleeping, this is how we heard it. And many other ways we heard about it, but this is just one of the way. And this is coming from the father himself and the police. So, certain time people right now, they are looking at this thing by party affiliation. And this is not what it could happen to your child. It could even be me doing those kind of acts should be taken to custody and be questioning and be put into jail. Even if it's my father, which I know he won't do it.
Because he's not living anymore. That's why.
He's not living, so he can't do it anyway. If we do it, we'll do it outside.
So my daddy, they've been gone.
But this is exactly what we find ourselves. In our own country, the law is always biased. This is exactly what we're saying. The president of the country said the law must be the law. Yeah, now 14 days ago, the 30th of this, and today the 15th, 2 weeks plus, they stay investigating. And the man is perpetrator moving around, care nothing, going to restaurant, club, and everything, got nothing. I told you, my brother, listen to that woman word, that tone of voice. She was very, very, very careful what she was saying because her job is on the line.
Of course.
All right. So, thank you, Gerald. Thank you so much for giving her the extra time. know we're supposed to go, but Gerald, please give me a call because I want to say something, but I don't want to say it. When people call the way we treat them. Please call me right after we leave. Yeah, I hang up. Call me on the station number so that we can discuss it. Just 1 minute talk. I don't want to say. I want to say it behind closed door. Please.
So Tony, they said the guy is not in the country. He left the country. Is that true? Those of you who are on the ground there, is it true?
The man who did it?
Mm-hmm.
How will he leave the country? He had this kind of charges on his head. The government will allow him to leave. His passport supposed to be seized.
But they say they're looking into the matter.
Okay, let it be looking. This is exactly what we say.
Is he one of those December or what?
The man is a minister. You say December?
Because I mean, some of them they can go there. Then from here they go for a job.
No, December are the visitors.
Oh, okay.
We who leave from here during December, going with the knowledge that we're coming back. We are the December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, that's what we call them.
Maybe he's one of those guys that from the diaspora and then
Akongo Boy. Look at the name. It's not one of our native name.
But not because the Congo name is a Congo boy.
No, your name identify you, whether you Congo or not. The name, I'm not seeing him to hear from him, but the name identify you. When they call a Chinese name here, you will know that I'm a Chinese man, whether he's not.
So is he related to McGill, Senator McGill?
We don't know that.
I don't really know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But McGill. I said McGill.
Okay, many names like you, Reeves. There are a lot of Reeves you're not related to.
Oh, that's true.
I think his name is Brian McGill Jones.
Jones, yeah, it's not McGill.
Then is that Milton Jones, a son, or uncle, or nephew? Or...
Man, we just say Congo boy. You go figure that out.
It is sickening, man. It is sick. I mean,
yeah, man, gotta go. So say your last word so we can say good night.
Yeah, Gerald, let's hear you.
Gerald, I'll be expecting your call.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Oh. Hey, Gerald, let me see if I can give the last weather report. If not, anyway, just expect a heavy rain around Wednesday. Tomorrow
and not in We Nation.
And that you business now. When We Nation time, you can get We Nation. Okay.
Oh, man. All right, guys.
Gerald, have a good night.
Okay.
All right, Gerald. Good night. Tonight's good night.
Good night. Until we are back here at 11 o'clock today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for monitoring the Nighttime Spin here on your radio. I'm Gerard Morris. Solomon Hutchinson was here. Solomon Pakaris was here. Until then, your next presenter will be Anthony Stevens. My name is Gerard Morris. Thank you for following. Goodbye from my end.